working. I just heard a hood though.
All right. You're up and running. You're live. I see you.
Hello, welcome to the stream. We're waiting on Brian. He's running a little bit behind today, but I am here. Can you hear me okay? I'm trying to. Hey, Dahu. How are you? What did I do to my phone? I did something. Now I can't see. I read the comments on my phone. There we go. Now I can see.
Don't worry, you're good.
All right. So we have 5 people on today already, and we are waiting for Brian. He is still working, so he'll be with us soon. I'm good. It's hot in Texas. It's like, I think it got up over 90 today, and it was quite the change from the comfortable weather we've been having. But we've learned that spring in Texas doesn't last very long. It goes right from chilly to scorching heat. So that's what we got. Hi, Bailey. Thanks for joining us. Brooke is doing good. She's in the room. Say hello, Brooke.
Hi.
You just can't see her. She's over at the computer.
I'm the one chatting as well.
She's chatting today. So if you want to talk to Brooke, she's in the chat where Mom normally is.
Yes.
Hey, it's me. How are you today? Is it still cool in New Jersey? Because it is hot in Texas. We are just waiting on Dad to join us.
That's normally the talker.
He is the talker. He keeps things entertaining and fun. I'm just Mom.
Yep.
I caught a great live stream today with the Rohirrim tribe. They were on someone's podcast. They were talking about their soap making business. If y'all have been around, you know how much we love the Rohirrim tribe. It was a good live stream. I don't get to watch a lot of live streams because I'm watching my kids' live streams and I don't really have time other than that. But I did get to catch it, which was good. That's good. That's good. It's me. That's one thing I miss about being up north is there was a spring. There's no spring here in Texas. It just is. You had your last concert, Dahu. How did it go?
It's exciting.
I think Dad might have forgot about us.
I think he did forget.
Oh, I see him running. He's going to be out of breath.
He just looked at the time probably and was like...
Probably. Here he comes. It went really good. That's awesome.
Oh boy, here he goes.
Here he is.
Running late.
I have water here if you're thirsty. I saw you running.
I am. Woo, it is hot. Just like the temperature gauge, it's 93.
Is that what it was? I said I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but
93, but it
There's
was like
Dad.
it was like 60 something here on Monday, 67.
yeah.
And then like the next day it was 80, the next day was 90.
Someone said hello, sir. That's
Hello.
Rexhep.
Hello.
And Dahu is here. I don't know if you
Hello.
remember Dahu from before, and it's me
Yeah,
is here.
Name sounds familiar. Yep.
Yeah, so you're all sweaty and gross.
Oh
so-
man, I've been out in this heat all day,
Yeah, working on cars.
working on cars,
You taking out a transmission?
taking a transmission
Yeah.
out of a Focus. So if anybody owns a Focus, they can probably relate to that.
Give me back
Yep.
my water.
Yep, taking a
Spilling it.
transmission out. and then we got sidetracked in another car.
Yeah,
Because that's just how it works.
that's what we do.
Title came in for another car, so we jumped over to the other one to get that one fixed. So we can get it out and get it sold. That's what we do. That's what I do.
That's what you do.
That's what I do. Fix cars and sell them.
Yeah.
So,
You know what I was thinking I wanted to ask, and I don't know if like Scotty and our regulars aren't on, we might have to ask again.
yeah.
But I was thinking that now that it's nice out and we're working, like it used to be dark, getting dark around now when we
Yeah.
started doing this.
Yes, about the live stream.
I wondered if we could
Yeah.
move it, no, our live stream. I wondered if we could move it later, like after milking on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So that it's not
Yeah.
interrupting your work.
Yeah, because at 4:30, we're usually in the middle of something.
Something,
Yeah.
now that it's light.
Yeah,
But when we started this, it was getting dark.
it was. So, yeah, it was getting dark at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, so I was winding down.
So I thought maybe if we did like a 7 o'clock, I'll have to check with everybody.
Yeah,
If we did like 7 to 8, that still gives
Yep.
us time to go in and put kids to bed and
right. Yeah. Yeah, that
doesn't put as much pressure.
Yep.
Does that work for everybody else? A 7 o'clock on Wednesday, so that's 7 Central.
Just tentatively, we'll, hey. Em.
Oh, there's Em.
Hello.
I caught her on a
Good
live.
evening.
I caught her on a live stream today.
Oh, is that the live stream you were watching?
Yeah.
Today? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it. I didn't know who it was, though.
I don't get to watch
Yeah.
a lot of live streams, so it
Yeah.
was exciting. They were
I,
talking about her soap making business.
Yeah.
And if you wonder, and if
Oh,
your
okay,
other
so
social media
guy
platforms
who
are
works,
helping.
he lives in Texas.
Who lives in Texas? It's
Yeah.
she.
Yes.
Oh, she lives in Texas.
Yes.
I'm
If you
sorry.
were wondering if your other social media platforms are helping, the only reason that Mom knew that you were going to go live on the other one was because I saw your post on X.
Did you hear Brooke M? I don't know if she heard her. Yeah, Brooke told me like 20 minutes before. She said, hey, Row Here Tribe's gonna be live. And I'm like, oh no, I need to catch it. So I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the office, so I overheard. I didn't overhear what was going on, but I just.
She was talking about her soap making business.
Cool.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, we have some of that.
Yeah, we love it. We
But
love
Mom
it.
did learn that we
We
are
have some of that
storing it in
too.
the wrong place.
Yes, so it
Oh.
shouldn't be in our bathroom, is what I learned, is
Oh.
because the materials
Oh, the
used soak up
humidity.
the moisture,
Yeah.
and you don't want it to soak up the moisture.
Oh.
So it should be stored in a
In a
dry
Dry
place.
place.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Hello, Sam.
Hello. Sam likes gloves.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, Bill, I don't watch a lot of live streams. It's you and Brooke. That's what I watch now. I don't even watch videos that much anymore at all,
Yeah.
aside from Brooke and Bailey's videos.
No.
Because by the time I watch their videos, I don't really want to watch it anymore. I'm sort of videoed out.
Well, you got other things going on too.
But I did go on and watch, Em has her Azure haul up. I watched that today.
Cool.
And,
Yep, we just ordered up another one.
yeah, we have another order coming.
Yep, not huge, but
Hey, Shady, thanks for
Restock.
joining us. So far we have 7 votes there, and it's all yes to go later on Wednesday. So I'm thinking next week we
Cool.
go at 7. That would be
Okay.
better for you, wouldn't it?
yeah,
7.
definitely be better for me. Yeah.
We need to revamp the live stream schedule anyways.
Yeah.
I thought you
Due
meant
to
about
the-
doing the milking in the morning too.
Well-
Well, I think we should switch one of our milkings to the morning, maybe Friday.
What, okay, I was gonna suggest Monday
No, not Fridays. Monday.
because of this beekeeping thing that me and Josh
Oh,
are doing
that's
now.
right, once a
It's
month.
the second Monday of every month, so if we
Oh.
just switch them all to Monday morning, I could still keep
Yeah, I
up
think
that
we're going to
schedule.
revamp our live streaming schedule
Right.
temporarily. So we'll do maybe Monday morning chores. So that's at 6 a.m.
Yep.
So understandable if you don't.
And then you get to see Dad more because he does the mornings.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and y'all haven't really. I haven't been
Wednesdays
on
at
much.
7 p.m. with Mom and Dad. And then we'll keep Friday the same.
Yep.
That sounds like it might work.
Yeah. Yeah, because Josh and Brooke are doing a beekeeping club. Josh got his bees.
They're doing really well.
They're doing good. He's got a really awesome, the woman that he bought them off of actually is helping him.
So she's like one of the best beekeepers in the area. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
East
just
Texas.
gonna like
Yep.
toot her horn for her.
Yeah.
And so we bought our bees. Well, Josh bought the bees through her because we had come in contact with her through Master Gardener,
Yep.
and she's like an expert.
Yeah.
Well,
And
she
so-
is a, she's
She
a
knows her
Texas
stuff.
master beekeeper.
Right, she's a Texas
Oh,
master beekeeper.
Serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I didn't know that.
we bought.
I didn't know that
We
was the
directed
thing.
him to
Okay.
pay a little more and buy
Yep.
the bees through her, and
Yeah.
I'm so glad that we did because the kids had a question. They weren't sure about something on Monday, and they called her, and she came out and spent like an hour showing the kids things, and then she said, I love your family, and I want to mentor you for free. And normally
Yeah.
that's something she charges for.
Yeah.
Like she was like the vice president of the club in the whole like East Texas area.
Yep.
So she's mentoring Josh for free, which
Yeah.
that's a blessing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a blessing.
She really likes Joshua, and she
Yeah.
really likes what he's doing. And beekeeping for somebody Joshua's age is not easy. It's a lot of really, it can get a little complicated.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that you need to understand and learn. And he's like, he read a lot of the books, but there's just so much to learn. And they recommend that you get a mentor and join a club or go to a meeting.
Well, yeah, she recommended.
And
it a lot.
even a beekeeping course. So they recommend doing all this for the first like 3 years that you're doing this. There's
Yeah.
so much to learn.
Yeah.
So much can happen.
And Brooke bought the
And
book, the like
Brooke-
college-based book.
Rebecca recommended the Bee Club, which we're now members of. I took
Yep.
Joshua that day. We met everybody, and then we were guests, but then we wound up joining. And then she also recommended the Beekeeper's Handbook, the 5th edition.
Yep.
And so that just arrived today because I ordered it a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
And what was she telling you, guys, about the queen?
Oh, we have
yeah,
a
the
tiger striped queen.
Which
She's
and
very
it's-
pretty.
apparently
it's
is
a little- it's
interesting.
sort of rare, and it's like a very coveted queen that we have that she found out.
Yeah.
She didn't even know until she got here, but it was really cool because Danielle said they called her and talked to her about an issue. They were afraid there was an issue with the queen, and she was here in like 2 hours. Right?
Yeah, yeah. And
She's
not even
like,
that
let
close
me
to
come
us.
down. And we're like, are you sure? And we're like, can we pay you?
Right.
Can we, this is crazy. You just getting in your truck and driving. She's a half an hour away. So this was no short drive.
Right.
And she spent like an hour here. So she spent 2 hours out of her day
And then
to
offered
come
to mentor
down
for free.
and then offered to just, because we asked about okay, who do you recommend as a mentor? And she's like, I'll help you out.
It was
She's like, I used a mentor and I used to do it for free, but it's my prerogative who I charge and who I don't. So,
And she said, I like your family.
yep, she likes
So,
she likes the kids.
yeah.
She really likes Brooke and Joshua.
I haven't met anybody
So-
that doesn't like Brooke.
Yeah,
Not really.
let me think.
There are
No.
some. There
I
are
don't,
some.
Brooke, there's nobody that dislikes
Not people that actually know me. Let's
Right.
just be clear. Like obviously
Right.
with like the whole social media presence, there's
you.
obviously.
Well, I
some
meant
issues
people
there.
that know you.
But
But anyway.
So
Okay, so M said, Casey Honey Producers is where I learned to soap. It is so good to have a good resource. It
Yeah.
is. We're really happy for him.
I like
Yeah.
local resources because just for example, gardening in Texas is like completely different from gardening like really anywhere else because our soil here is like so different than anywhere else. So mom like brought her knowledge from like gardening in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And some of it applied, but a lot of it just didn't work here
Yeah.
at all.
yeah,
We had a successful garden in Pennsylvania, you and I.
It was
We
great.
didn't know what we were doing.
we had no clue.
It was so easy to grow things in Pennsylvania.
Nope, I
We
pretty
were
much.
like, there's some seeds and there's the ground and
Yeah.
it grew.
Yeah, because the soil was so rich.
It was good.
had no choice but to grow.
Yeah, it
I
grew
mean,
beautifully.
I don't
Texas
even
is
think it
more
was
of an
in
art.
full sun. It was in like half shade, half sun. We had no clue. It was
Texas
halfway
is
under a
like, you
tree.
need to add a
I got
little
one of
bit.
those little hand tillers
Right.
and tilled the ground.
But did you all see the garden harvest we got today? That was a
Wow.
blessing. I think that's
Yeah.
our earliest large harvest. So I am
Yes.
excited for
Check
the rest of
it
this
out
season.
If you haven't seen
Yeah,
it,
the rest of the season's gonna be great.
Brookie has one of those little like garden carts, and it was full.
Yeah,
Like it was full. So our garden is doing fabulous
it is.
this
What a
year.
blessing.
Everybody has been helping out
They
except
have.
for me because I'm busy with the
The
car
little
thing.
children have
But
been.
I fund it. I fund the garden.
The little children have, even when we're done school in the morning, they're like, "Can we go down and weed for a little bit?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure, go
Yep.
pull some weeds."
Right.
So they had a
Yep.
good time. I haven't clicked it yet. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I think that all those onions were just from one bed.
Most of them.
Right.
Yeah.
About like more than 3/4 of them all came from one.
Yes, so
Yeah,
The
that was
one
a lot.
bed-
we're gonna be good
Decided
with
we're
onions
done.
again.
Yep.
One time, my goal is to grow what we need for a year, like preserve enough for a year of things. And onions is the only thing that we've ever done that with.
Garlic.
Oh, garlic. We've done it with onions and garlic.
Yep.
So I think we may have another year of onions, which is nice because I like not buying onions. It's beautiful.
Such organic onions.
And-
It looks like we're gonna have a big cucumber harvest.
We normally, you know what? I haven't bought pickles.
We don't
Yeah,
buy
I
pickles.
don't buy pickles anymore.
You know what else we're gonna have? Grapes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna
We
have-
have- So last year we bought these 4
1-year-old bare roots.
1-year-old bare root grapes and planted them, and we had no idea, like we didn't buy them from a very reputable place, and they are absolutely going crazy wild. They
Well,
have
2 of them.
so last year
Well, even
one of
the
one of the dogs got up on the fence, and we had this major grapevine growing, and they snapped it off, and we were like, oh. This year, it grew back and grew longer than what it
Already.
was already. And there's clusters of grapes everywhere, growing all over them. Our peach trees have peaches all over them. Our pear tree has pears all over it. Our blueberry bushes are coming
They're
around.
recovering.
Yep. So I think, is the plum tree have plums on it yet?
I don't know. I haven't been over there.
Yeah, the plum trees are kind of by
It's in
itself.
a weird spot. It's not
So.
in any of our garden areas like our other trees are. So it's one of those trees that like no one ever thinks about or takes care of until, you know.
Okay, I'm so far behind here. Okay, we got onions, we got grapes. Trying to do Joshua's palette stuff at the same time.
I was
such a
like,
mess.
nothing's going on
Okay.
over here. Kit joined.
Hey, Kit. Sorry, I was on one of my
Hello.
other jobs there for a second.
Hello.
While Dad was talking.
Oh boy.
So, anyway.
Oh, but I just looked up why she was so excited about the tiger striped queen. They said that they have a very good temperament.
Oh.
And so their babies, you know, also have a very good temperament. So they're not very aggressive bees.
Cool.
They're laid back bees.
Yeah.
So that's why she was so happy about us getting a tiger striped.
And that was the reason that we got the bees from her too. They were, what kind of bees were they again?
Italian.
Italian bees, which have a very good temperament
general.
overall. Yeah, in general.
And then we got
So.
the queen was mated already. So
Yep.
we didn't have to worry about her accidentally getting with something that wasn't
That
what we
created
wanted.
an aggressive bee. We didn't want aggressive bees. It's not a good idea for first-time beekeepers to have aggressive bees.
I agree with that.
As we get further, it would be fun to
No.
experiment to see what's in our area and just
Mm,
see how the mating is in our area and, you know, what kind
Okay.
of bees are in our area. They said their only way to find out is to do it.
If it was up to me, I would probably choose non-aggressive bees always. But,
Especially with kids.
I mean, I don't really like being stung. I don't think I've never been allergic, but I heard you can become allergic,
I
right?
don't know.
At any time? Is that
I
true?
thought you got
I don't know.
more resilience.
Oh, do you? I don't know. I've been stung many, many times in my life. Multiple times at once, sometimes. When I was a little kid, I got a bee somewhere that he shouldn't have been. In my pants. A bee flew up my pants
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
and stung me lots of times.
I don't think that they can sting you more than once.
Well,
Well,
maybe
stickers
there were,
come off.
they can if the sticker doesn't come off.
I don't know. Maybe there was multiple bees, but I got stung lots and lots of times. Welts all over my legs. So then maybe there was
It's me said me too.
Yeah. I was following my dad, and my dad was cutting the grass and ran over a beehive.
I remember that time that we took the kids to one playground when we were RVing, and I went out without shoes. Remember that? And walked across the grass at the playground and got stung all up on my feet.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I think the worst time of my worst bee experience was on the Appalachian Trail
Oh yeah.
when I was really, really sick.
Yeah.
I was really sick.
Was that because you took too
Hiking.
much magnesium?
I took too much while I was sick.
So those of you that know about magnesium know what he's
Oh
saying.
man, do not double dose magnesium. So I double dosed magnesium to try and feel better on the trail because I was sick and I was lacking minerals and I couldn't eat right. And then somebody stuck their hiking pole in a beehive. Just right around that time that I was really not feeling well at all. And we had to run for a while.
Yeah. While you were.
While I was sick. And magnesium had some, other effects. So it was not good.
No.
I made it to where I needed to go, that's all. But it wasn't fun running like that.
I bet not. I can't
Yeah.
imagine.
Got me to where I needed to go quicker.
And you've learned now that when your wife tells you this is how much magnesium you should take.
Yeah, well,
That you
no,
stick
you
to
didn't
the-
even know until I told you.
No, I meant when I gave you the magnesium and I said take this much every day.
Yeah.
That
Well, I
that
had-
meant stick to that amount.
Yeah, well, I had forgotten that it was some kind of mineral though. It,
It
had
was-
magnesium
it was more
in
than
it.
magnesium,
So
yes.
I didn't know that it had
It's
such
called
a
trace
high
minerals.
trace minerals, such a high dose of magnesium.
It's mainly magnesium.
It's mainly magnesium now that I know that after I took 2 doses of it. Yep. So I won't be doing that again anytime soon.
No, it's good to keep your body hydrated though.
Yeah.
Your electrolytes. I mean,
Yep.
where they need to
Yeah,
be.
I have a problem keeping myself.
You do. When
Keeping
you're hiking.
myself hydrated and eating the trail food after a day or two. I can't do it anymore.
Trail foods.
So
Rough.
I get sick on the trail.
You don't have to.
But I do it anyhow.
That's right.
I do it anyhow. It's good training.
It is. You never know
Good
what's
training
gonna
to
happen.
hike when you don't feel good because you never know when you're going to have to hike when you don't feel good.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, you figure anything happens that renders us having to travel on foot.
Yeah,
You may not have a choice how you're feeling in that moment.
right. Yeah, you never know. So, and our hiking is more about pushing ourselves to another limit. So that's what we do. We push ourselves. We sometimes do 15, 17 miles in a day when we only plan to do 12.
That has happened, yeah.
Yep. With some reluctant people telling us to slow down.
Who? I told you to slow down.
Well,
I don't remember
we
telling you
jumped.
to slow down.
We jumped a shelter one time,
I didn't tell you to slow down.
and you were because we had done 15 miles the day before.
Oh,
We were
I
doing
may have
15
told you you were
miles
gonna wear
again the
yourself
next
out.
day. So we pushed it a little harder than we probably should have, but we did it and we made it, and we actually cut off almost a half a day.
Yeah, you guys were done
We
early.
we cut down the last time we went too, right? We cut down.
You've pretty
We
much
cut
always
down a
come
lot.
out early.
Yeah, we always come out early because
Except
we
for
get
that
excited.
one time at Eagle Rock, but otherwise you've come out early.
Oh yeah, Eagle Rock. Ooh, yeah, that wasn't
Your first time.
first time.
You
was rough.
underestimated it.
We underestimated our mileage because
Right.
we weren't good at keeping track of how far we hiked. So we hiked 6 miles the first day, but we thought we hiked like 9 or 10. So we hiked like half of what we thought we hiked.
And
And that left us way too many miles to hike the next day.
and this is gonna be when you guys go again, this will be y'all's first time whitewater rafting too, right?
Yep.
You've never whitewater rafted.
Nope.
And the
We're gonna-
boys.
We're gonna whitewater raft and then go back to our hostel get a good rest, and then start our hike, our 9-mile uphill. Somebody said it's not as bad though as what everybody says it is.
Yeah.
So,
I still think it's neat how way before we ever knew anything about the Appalachian, I'm thinking Hannah was a baby, right? We took a mountain trip to North Carolina.
yeah,
And we took a drive one day.
we just took
And
a
we were down at the
random
NOC where
trip.
they do all the kayaking and the
Yeah.
and the whitewater rafting. They had some kind of competition going on that day. It was pretty
Yeah.
neat. And then years later, when we start planning for the Appalachian,
Yep.
and we're like, the NOC, oh, we've been here.
We wound up back at the NOC,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Hey, this is where we were when we did our North Carolina trip." We
Right.
never realized.
Yeah, we didn't.
So it was kind of cool.
It was
It was
cool.
kind of like we came back around, you know.
I've never been whitewater rafting. I remember tubing as a child, but it was not a good experience in the river at all.
Must have been with family, maybe.
My mother. It was with my mother.
Okay, let's just be
I was
honest. It was
little.
with her mother, and there were
I was little.
very few experiences with her mother that were
And
great.
I was scared. I mean, it's scary that those rivers are
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
And I was little.
You
and
can't see more than like.
all
a
I
few
wanted to
inches
do
down
was
the wood.
hold on to like her tube so we'd stay together, and she wouldn't let me. And I ended up going off by myself, and it was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
bet.
think I ever want to do that again.
So, anyways, we're gonna whitewater raft. That's the plan, anyhow. Plan is to whitewater raft the first day we get there.
I think it's what,
And
6
then
people
hike.
in a raft?
6 days.
6 people.
I don't know.
I think so.
You guys
No,
have
no,
questions?
Oh.
Well, question.
Oh.
Hey, Virginia. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Okay, are you all related to the largest in New Jersey?
Nope.
Well, our last name is Jones. So large family homestead is just because we have a lot of people. But it's not our last name. But we are from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I was born in Pennsylvania, and we lived there until 2011.
Yeah.
2011.
2011. That's when we sold our business.
I've never lived anywhere but
We're
Pennsylvania until we
Yep.
moved. Always been in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
You didn't. You grew up in. We were born in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Moved to Virginia.
Moved to Virginia.
Then back to
And
Pennsylvania.
then back to Pennsylvania.
Because his parents work in the government. Well, they did. They're retired.
Yep.
And so they were always transferred and moved around, and
Yeah.
it's a different job.
New job opening come up in a new city, and
They went to Virginia.
yeah. Yep. Went to
You almost
Virginia.
went to New Mexico.
We almost went to New Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't. But I was excited to go, and then we didn't.
How old
So-
were you then?
Oh, I was probably in junior high school, going into high school, somewhere around
That would
there.
have been tough.
Yeah, we had a lot of friends in Virginia, so
Yeah.
that was a rough move going back because we'd been there for 5 years.
It was probably
So-
worse for your older brother.
My older brother, yeah, we moved back up to Pennsylvania, and he was like, he wound up having to do a half year in one school as a senior, and half year at another school as a senior.
Wow.
We
He moved halfway through
in-
his senior year?
Yeah,
That's sad.
yep, yeah,
Hmm.
yep,
Who's Steven?
yeah. Yep, we moved in the middle of a school year.
Oh, you found the Jones sausage? I'm so excited. We love.
Who, M?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
man, do you love it?
It's
or
so good.
what?
It
It
is
is
so good.
great.
It is our
That's
favorite.
like
Fried
our,
chicken.
that's like a staple
It
to our
is.
breakfast.
We have
almost
to have
every
that. Brian and I
morning.
eat that almost every day.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's me wants to know if we've ever been to Hawaii or Alaska. So it is my dream to see Alaska. It really is. I'd really like to see Alaska. And Brian was in Hawaii. Like I met you the night you came home from Hawaii,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Was
You
out
didn't
the
meet me
night
before then?
Wait,
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Dad was out the night he came home from Hawaii.
The night he came from Hawaii, he
Yeah.
was out with friends, and I
Passed
met him.
out.
We
Yeah.
probably slept on the plane.
I did. I
Yeah.
slept on the plane coming home. And that's the roughest part because you lose like a lot of hours coming back.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
went
was
because
out
your
that
dad had a
night.
business trip, right?
Yeah,
And
my dad had a business trip and was like, I was off work for something, and
you
they
learned
asked
to
me to
surf,
go.
didn't you?
They asked me to go, and I'm like, a free trip to Hawaii? Are you kidding?
Right.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I mean, I was single guy. I mean,
You
I
were
just
30,
was like,
let me think.
yeah, I
you were
was 33. So I went. I just at the spur of the moment, boom.
Yeah.
I was on a plane to Hawaii. It was cool, and they had this room out there. They had the penthouse suite in this really cool hotel that overlooked the entire bay.
Being government has perks. Huh?
Yeah, we were in Waikiki. It overlooked some really famous surfing bay. I surfed there, but they had the penthouse, and they got me a room like maybe 5 floors down or something like that. And they were like, "Hey, you know what? We've been here before. Why don't you take the penthouse?" I'm like, "What?" So I got the penthouse. It was cool. It was really awesome.
So you
Huge
meet
balcony
Dad.
and-
Dad's like, I just got back from a trip from Hawaii.
Well, we actually didn't-
And you're like, oh,
Honestly,
hello there.
we didn't really.
Yeah.
I don't think we talked that
Yeah.
night. I saw you.
Yeah.
I had overheard you saying that you were in Hawaii, but
Yeah.
you were talking to other people. I was talking to other people. We had the
Yeah.
same group of friends.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was like another week until we actually talked.
Yeah. We wound up at some dance.
Yeah, someone was hosting like some fall dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halloween thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
It was fall.
before,
We don't do Halloween.
Yeah,
But
we don't do that anymore,
Not
but
anymore.
we did then. That was like 20.
Virginia found us from
some
our
years ago.
daughter's live. Yes.
I still remember, didn't you guys dress Bailey up as a pumpkin once?
When she was a baby, she got dressed up as a pumpkin.
I remember that.
And a little, when we were still doing Christmas years back, she got dressed up as a little Santa baby, didn't she, or something? Little Santa baby. Little Santa.
And I'm not gonna lie, she was adorable.
She was
So,
The pumpkin was
absolutely.
pretty cute too.
Adorable.
I have pictures
the
because she
pumpkin.
was just so cute.
I mean,
Bailey
you know,
looked like a
well-
little doll. Bailey had this dark brown hair and these bright blue eyes. I mean,
Oh, man.
unbelievable.
Yep.
She was just gorgeous.
I need to bring a picture
Yeah.
next week.
Maybe we'll bring pictures of all the kids next week. That's what we'll do. We'll show you baby pictures of everybody.
Yeah. We'll show
I
you
have,
Brookie as a baby.
I think I saw a stack of baby pictures that Hun and Poppy sent me when I was younger, sitting around in my room somewhere. I
Yeah.
don't remember where though.
I have pictures back from all the way back.
Yeah, we have all the pictures.
All the way.
Dad
I
still has his
have.
learner's permit.
I do. No, that's my junior license.
Oh, is your junior
In Pennsylvania, you got a junior license. Do you get a junior license here?
I got a provisional license.
Oh,
Is that like where you can drive without your parents, but it has extra, like there's extra
Yeah, you're
restrictions
not
on
supposed
top
to
of
drive after midnight.
it? Right, yeah.
I never
that's
drove
a
after
provisional
midnight
license
with my
here
junior
now.
license.
So I only have of me. You have stuff of you as a kid, but I only have that one book of me. Just one book. Then the kids are always like, "Let me look at you as a little girl," and I'm like,
Ah,
"That's all I have.
Yeah.
That's it."
No, my
Don't touch
parents
it.
sent me all those ones of me,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got baby pictures all the way up to Brookie's baby pictures, every baby picture imaginable.
It is interesting
And then we
how
just
the
got,
more
you
children
know-
that you had, the less pictures you had.
Yeah, we got to the point. It's just like you get tired of living behind a camera, and you got to live life in front of the camera. You know what I mean? Like maybe not in front of the camera, but not behind the lens all the time.
Yeah, I never struggled with that. You
It
did.
got-
We'd go places and you'd be like
Oh man,
taking
I would
pictures
just
of
take
everything. I'd be like, "You're
pictures,
missing all the
pictures.
fun."
Yeah, I'm missing life. You know what I mean? Taking all these pictures. So I just
Yeah.
one day I decided I don't need them. The memories are better.
Okay. Crafting with Amy. Hello, Amy.
Hello.
I know you know, but just wanted to say you did a great job and have some great kids. We don't think that we did a great job, but we will agree with you that we have great kids.
Yeah.
We have made plenty of mistakes.
Oh my.
So many.
Yes.
But we love our children and our children love us.
Yes.
So
But Danielle doesn't make any mistakes anymore. She,
serious? I probably make more mistakes than anybody.
Oh man.
So
Yeah. Nope. We strive for perfection, but we'll
Never
never
come
be
close.
there. Yep. We just strive for
We
it.
try.
Yep. We think that's what our Creator wants us to do. He wants us to strive for it, because we'll always have something to strive for, because we'll never be as perfect as Him.
That's true. That's
So.
true. They did turn out sweet. We are very
Yep.
blessed. We are very blessed. Brian had a car sale this week, and I'm not always in the office when there's a car sale, but I was in the office, and Brooke was in the office. She's almost always in for a car sale because she works with Brian. And Josh was in the office, and they were talking about Bailey too, because she makes little cars for them and for all the customers. And they said, your kids were homeschooled, weren't they? And I said, yeah, I homeschool all my kids. And they're like, yeah, you can tell.
That happened at the bee club too. Did I tell you guys about that?
Yeah, you told us.
And the
one
pal
woman
and
was
the
talking
pilot,
to
too.
us, and she said, "Were you guys homeschooled?" And I said, yes. And she said, "Yeah, I can." She's like, "We can just tell each other."
Yeah.
We can both tell. She's like, "I homeschooled all my boys, and you know."
Yeah.
Relationships at work, they're never perfect. That's right. The only thing that we try to do lots of things, but the only thing that we are like 100% no ifs, ands, or buts is honesty.
Yep.
And that's for all of us. I mean, that's how our marriage is so solid.
Yeah.
That's how our kids know that they can trust us, is no matter what it is that you have to say, you have to be honest.
Yep.
And so that's just
Yeah.
how it is.
Yeah, we don't lie to our children.
You don't lie.
We don't lie to make them feel better.
Oh, Bailey's on your account. Hi, it's Bailey. I had to use the tablet. My phone
Yeah,
died.
I've seen that.
Okay.
Hi, Bailey.
Hi, Bailey. It's Brian.
Hi, Bailey, Brian.
Amy said, absolutely. I've been in a 10-year relationship. It's not easy. It's not.
No.
It's not easy. We, I think we were just talking about it not that long ago. Many years ago, we haven't so much recently, but when we didn't have as many children that took up all of our time, we did a lot of counseling stuff with other couples, and
Yeah.
it's not easy.
No.
It's not.
Nope.
There's
It's definitely not.
it's always a work, but the more that you work on your relationships, the better they really do get.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
when
for
you
sure.
what is it, like if you're in the river
Yeah.
and you stop paddling, you're gonna flow downstream, right? Like,
Yeah. I always tell the kids that
Right,
about
go
their
ahead, you do
Bible
it.
studies. I always say, if you're not Bible studying, you're not just sitting still. Just like when you're in a stream and you're in the current and you stop rowing, well, you're going downstream. It's like rowing upstream.
yeah, it's a lot of
constantly.
work.
Yep, we keep rowing and rowing and rowing upstream, but when we stop, we quickly start going downstream. So you can't stop, you can't get complacent, is what it is.
And
You
same with
can't.
our relationship.
Complacency is gonna take you the wrong way really quick.
Yeah.
We found that out. I mean, I'm literally. I mean, we've been in scripture for years and years, and when I don't do it, I don't do well.
Yeah.
So, and that's for me, it's just for me. But I really stress that on the kids, and they're really good with it. They really
Yeah.
enjoy Bible studying. We Bible study every night. We're always in the Word, and we credit that to where we have gotten today. We just live by it. We made it a lifestyle instead of when we read something in Scripture and we read something new, if we need to, we just change our life to it, if you know what I mean. We
Right.
adjust our lifestyle and we just start living it. Because it does say that we need to be doers of the word, not just hearers. So
Yeah.
we like to be doers of the word. And
We have had to change course multiple times in
Yeah.
our walk, just because we're like, whoa, we
Yep.
never saw that before.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm not getting religious on everybody. That's just for us.
Yeah.
We just, it helped us incredibly. So, hey, if you're struggling and you're looking for something, maybe give it a try. Maybe it'll help.
Yeah.
And Hey,
I
if-
would like to know who hit no on the poll.
Somebody hit no on the poll.
uh-oh.
I wonder
Brookie
where Scotty is.
Brookie is looking for you.
I'm hunting here.
She is hunting you down.
Well, I was
the
changing
first-
the schedule on our channel bio. Like, I'm in here editing the schedule. I put in there Monday at 6 a.m., changed Wednesday to 7 p.m.
Somebody said no.
Someone said no. I mean, not that it matters, because it's still 82% yes.
It's okay. You're allowed to say no.
Someone's gonna have to take over milking for Joshua
Uh-oh.
because he has
Oh, no.
someone coming in a half an hour and then someone coming again at 6:30. Or will that give him enough time?
Nah, he should have enough time.
In a half an
We'll
hour,
call
that's
him.
5:45.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, he'll be good.
what is the next one?
6:30.
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
It normally only
Maybe
takes
if you
us
guys go get started. without
Joshua,
him.
if you are watching,
He's not
you are a
watching.
pro milker.
He is the pro milker. That's
Yeah,
true.
He's one of our fastest, and I can knock it out in like 20 minutes.
I had to take
25
his
minutes.
pallet bed listing down. I can't. I can't
You're so
even.
funny.
You just don't even understand. I must have gotten 200 messages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
At
While
least for
while we
me-
were out on our date last week,
I was answering messages.
we weren't out on a date
we were
because
scheduling pallet bed pickups.
Danielle was Joshua's secretary the
I was.
entire time. So
Yep.
every time we went to go somewhere, she's like, "Hang on a minute, I gotta catch up on these messages."
There were a lot of them.
This week,
So we turned it
this
off.
week we'll probably maybe get a whole date.
Maybe.
I don't know. We never seem to get a whole date.
Yeah. We take time wherever
Yep.
we can get it
We do.
because our marriage is important.
It is. Got to put it first. You got to put your marriage first, and then the children come really close after.
I'm
that.
just gonna answer her
So.
real quick. Okay, we are here.
Yep. So.
Just so I'm not leaving her hanging.
We sometimes we get that backwards, and we'll don't get me wrong. There's needs that need to be met right away with the children.
Yeah, for
Sometimes they just have to be put first, especially little Abby. She's 2. Sometimes she needs something, and we have to put her first. But I'm just saying, generally, we have to put our marriage first. And sometimes we'll put the kids first, put the kids first, put the kids first.
And forget.
And then wondering why we're like bumping heads and like what's the communication breakdown, what is going on, and then all of a sudden it's like, right, we stop putting each other first again. We got to change gears, and because we just had to do that recently. We were like,
We have to
putting
do it all
the
the
kids
time.
first, putting the kids first.
It's not
and-
easy.
No, it's not, because that's who we are. We want to put the kids first, and we want to give them everything. But
Yeah, for
you
sure.
you can't.
It's okay
not
though,
feasible.
because Danny
Yeah.
made sure to tell me that if I ever died, that you'd find him a new mommy.
Oh yeah, he did. He asked me if I was gonna find him. a
No,
new
he
mommy.
told me we're gonna find him
Oh, okay.
a new mommy.
Yep, but that will never happen.
Me dying?
Because no, you're gonna die.
For sure, I'm gonna
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, so am I. So we all are. We're all gonna die. So just face it.
One day,
Everybody,
we are.
even you. You.
Right,
Okay.
someone's
So-
little kid was just watching
So,
this, now they're
so
following
no,
you.
no,
Cheers.
no. There will never be another replacement for Danielle, ever.
Okay.
What?
I'm irreplaceable.
Well, no. We made a commitment that this
Yes, we
is
did.
it,
We did.
and
Danny
You know.
will be the one that's setting him up like some sort of dating
For sure.
profile
He's like,
without his consent.
she would
yeah,
make
I
a good
mean,
mommy.
there is no reason for me to ever have another wife. I have 10 great, beautiful children. Like, my life is fulfilled. So,
Well, Danny thinks that another mom will be like waiting
yeah,
as soon as I die.
Danny,
Like
if
substitute
you're
mom?
watching, you're never gonna have another mommy. This is
Well,
the one and
he'll
only
have
mommy.
another mommy when he gets married. Mother-in-law.
Okay.
Oh, what's wrong with that? That's like his mom.
Or Bailey. Bailey's your Bama.
Your Bama?
Yeah,
Your
that's what I've been calling Bailey.
You've been
Bama.
calling her Bama?
Yeah, Bama.
That's funny.
The Bailey Mama.
The
Bama.
Bailey.
I remember
Mama.
when he would call her
Yeah.
Baba, and then
Yeah.
we went to someone's house, a friend's, and she is like has Chinese heritage, and she speaks is it Mandarin?
Mhm.
And Baba is dad in Chinese, and so she was like, oh, "You're teaching him."
That's funny.
I remember her getting so excited about
I'm supposed
that.
to be the Baba.
Because like you wouldn't expect us to be teaching them like Mandarin, right? And she like gets all excited about it. We're like, "Oh no, it's just a nickname."
It's all Bailey chatting as you, so it looks like you're chatting while we're live streaming.
Yeah.
Bailey, stop chatting.
What happened to the chat?
I don't know. Nobody
Everyone's
wants to
like,
talk to us.
It's locked.
No,
There's
it's
a
not
lock.
locked.
It's
Yeah,
unlocked.
All right, who's still here with us? Say hello.
There's like 6 people.
I know, so say hello. Tell us
They're
you're
hiding
here.
in the background.
Not you.
Oops.
Stop chatting.
You're not helping. All people see
Okay,
is
it's me is still
It's
with
me.
us. Good job.
Okay.
it's me still here.
You get a gold
Yep.
award.
Oh,
Stop.
Stop!
We're
Emma's
here.
still with us.
Yep.
Okay, good.
I
So we're
don't
not
think
just
we-
talking to
I
ourselves
don't think we
then.
have
She's just
Johnny and
lis-
Dan tonight.
She's like, I've had enough live streaming
Dan
for one
hasn't
day.
been with us, and I think it's because he got a job. Maybe if we go
Oh.
later on a Wednesday.
What about Scotty?
Scotty wasn't feeling well the last
Oh,
time that he
no.
was on,
Yeah.
so I wondered
And
something.
how about our paratrooper?
Yeah,
He
he's
was
not
on
on
last
tonight.
Oh, was he?
He's not here tonight.
No.
I was talking
It's
to you
okay.
about
People are busy.
the
It's getting.
BB guns and the chicken.
That's right. She's like, I can say whatever I want, and it looks like Dad.
Yep. There you
Your dad will
go.
get in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, we don't have to hang out. We can. I don't know anything else to talk about. So
Yeah.
let's try 7:00 next week and see how that goes.
Okay.
Oh, I
We're
did
gonna-
tape our bee inspection last time.
Okay.
I don't know. I still have the video, but it was like we didn't really do anything over there. We spent our entire time looking for the queen because we couldn't find her, which is why Rebekah came to help us. So that's literally the entire video is us just looking for the queen and looking for eggs or looking for any sign that the queen is there the whole time. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, we were just getting ready to leave, but
Hey.
thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
How fun. Yeah, so it's hot today, but I know that you still have work to do. Josh has pallet
Yep.
bed pickups, 2 of them
Yep.
tonight,
Yep.
and milking and all the stuff. So
Yeah.
And I promised
And I
someone
got-
that I would do more live streaming on TikTok.
I have little kid time.
oh yeah,
My
your
little
little kid
ones
time.
look forward to
Get
little
ready for daddy time. What time are you doing that?
daddy time they call it.
Well, are you going to be with him for the
I
garden bed
dedicate
pickups?
an hour every night to the little people.
Are you going to be with Josh for the pickups?
Mm,
Do you want to do daddy time after the pickups, or
I don't know.
what works better for you?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it
They were, our children are so simple. The pool's not ready yet. We have to get it ready for the summer, which we need to because it's hot.
out. Yeah.
Because that's what they'll do all summer long every day, is
Yep.
they'll swim after school, because we school year round. But they got out the puppy pool today and swam in that instead.
Yep. The dog pool.
The dog pool, they got it
The
out,
little
filled
kids
it
were
up.
swimming in the dog
They had a
pool.
good time though. You would
I
have
mean,
thought it
it's
was
not like,
No,
like
it's
you're
just
thinking,
It's made
it's
of
a
material
very-
that dogs
yeah.
can't.
right.
right.
It's not.
It's-
The dogs weren't
we
using it.
clean it every
Yes.
time.
We didn't-
Right.
It
It's
matters
very
if the
Before
dog-
you go reporting me somewhere, that's
Yes.
not what I meant.
Yes. I
I
mean, they kind of are like puppies, though. So.
get us in trouble. Oh, yeah. The pool will be ready probably late next week. I think so too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Bailey is taking over pool duty this year.
Bama,
Thank you. You're taking over pool duty.
She did
Pool
take a load off your
duty-
back.
Oh,
Oh, and we have chicks hatching.
and
There's
we have
a
chicks
lot.
hatching. There's so much going on.
there is.
There is some.
There's a lot. But we've ramped up the car business this year, so
We did.
I'm full time in the car business right now.
You used to be a
Plus.
part time. Now it's getting to be full time.
Yeah.
That Bailey is awesome. Brian, you're so wise.
But
Oh man. All right, y'all. We will see you next week at 7 p.m.
Yep.
But Brooke will be on Milking Friday at 6 p.m.
6
Central Time.
p.m. and then Monday morning,
We'll switch to morning.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. 6 a.m. Monday morning.
Who milks on Mondays with you?
That would be Samuel
Okay, that's fine.
milks with me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Johnny milks with me Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Great. So Brooke will live stream and you and Sam will milk. They don't ever get to see
Yeah.
Sam.
Oh, maybe Johnny will switch because
Johnny milks at night.
Yeah, but only because of the live stream.
Well, why can't
He was-
Sam be on the live stream?
Samuel
what
doesn't
the-
like to be on camera. I think
Johnny
I'll have
doesn't
to
either.
talk to. Well, somebody has to do it,
They will.
or I'll just milk the cow myself.
No. All right, we're leaving. We are
Okay.
going.
We're out.
Y'all have a good night.
All right.
You got it?
Yep. Good night.
Your big
Thanks for coming.
thumb in this in the way.
Bye.